After 11 months of cycling, we have made it to Mexico. Victoria is very happy to be home.
Nearly a year since we set off from the top of Alaska, and after all the incredible highs and challenging lows along the way, Victoria was just a few weeks of riding away from reuniting with her family and friends at home in Chihuahua. But getting there wouldn't be easy, and travelling through Mexico has its risks.
It's okay.
It's just so overwhelming.
The route we had planned on going is a lot more dangerous than we thought it would be.
So we are hoping to connect with locals and seek advice along the way so that we could make informed decisions and be as safe as possible.
Adios!
Cruzamos Agua Prieta.
After crossing the border, we got a hotel and hung out for a few days to enjoy the change of cuisine and gather some route advice. And Victoria got a fresh haircut to mark the occasion.
It is time to head out from Agua Prieta. So now we're heading off into the mountains towards Chihuahua.
We managed to link up with a few local cyclists who wanted to join us on our first morning's ride out of town, so in good company we hit the road.
Ahí nos está escoltando nuestro amigo Tino.
Pretty soon we are on our own on the open road.
Buenas. Buenas tardes.
At the end of the first day, we made it to a small town called Colonia Morelos.
This is probably going to be a pretty typical dinner for us every night. It's tortilla, beans, avocado, and onion.
Yum.
Mm.
Man, the avocado.
Yeah, I've missed
everything.
avocado. It's a nice change from pasta.
Mm-hmm.
So, in Mexico, in a lot of these small towns, there is something called a comisario, which is basically like the person who's in charge of making any decisions in the town. And the good thing for bicycle travelers is you can just roll into a town, ask for the comisario, and 9 times out of 10, they'll be able to find you a safe spot to sleep for the night for free.
We went to see the commissario, who told us that they actually had a room in a public building that we could stay in, and he sent us off with ice creams in hand.
What?
Aquí está nuestro cuarto para esta noche.
Wow.
Gracias al comisario.
Gracias, comisario Licho.
We opted to set up the tent as Comisario Licho warned us that there was scorpions in there, and Mexico does have deadly scorpions, so we thought better safe than sorry.
This is the setup. Got the fan going. Yeah, we're very tired. It's a long day, so good night's sleep. I just went to wash my face in the sink, and then this came out of the drain.
So it's alive.
Yeah, it came crawling out.
From Colonia Morelos, we continued along our road towards La Mora.
How are you doing that?
Easy.
That's not easy. What is that?
Riding out of town, we came across a memorial to 3 women and 6 children who were murdered by cartel not far from here in 2019. They were all from the nearby Mormon community in La Mora that we'd slept by the night before, and it was a pretty stark reminder of the reality that this country still faces to this day. and we didn't want to be naive and ignore the dangers that come with traveling through these places.
Te está saludando. Says hi.
Oh.
That was the most beautiful butterfly I've seen.
Yeah, very cute.
It was so beautiful. It's so cute how they have like it's not a tongue, I think, but it's
Yeah, the little licky thing.
yeah.
That's how it is. Vamos. So we just got into this town and we're drinking sodas outside the store, and we met this guy called Mario who has now offered to let us sleep in his other home. So he's just escorting us over there now. Wow, qué hermoso aquí.
Aquí van a estar a gusto.
Sí.
Aquí nadie nos va a molestar. Si quieren descansar mañana todo el día,
Qué amable, gracias.
Muchas gracias.
ustedes deciden. Nosotros no ocupamos la casa.
Okay.
Aquí queda fuerte es el baño. Ya teniendo agua, ya teniendo agua allá.
Perfecto.
After our morning at the monument, we began to feel a little concerned about the route we'd chosen. But in every little village we passed through, people would reassure us that these days it was todo tranquilo, or all calm around here. This peaceful evening at Mario's place was the perfect reminder of why we were doing this, and we knew people like him would be looking out for us. It was going to be a hot night, so we opted to pitch the tent outside where we'd catch a bit of the breeze and could watch the stars.
I'm not sure how well you can see this, but I'm just setting up the tent, and the fireflies in the forest are putting on a show for us. Hey, stop it.
Smells good.
What are these trees again?
Nogales.
Nogales.
They give walnuts.
Walnuts. Very nice.
We continued our journey on south towards the town of Bacadehuachi.
Going up there somewhere.
But before we could get up into those mountains, we had a huge 1,000-meter descent into Bacadehuachi.
Hola! Hola!
We just dropped into the town of Bacadehuachi, and we have reached our hottest temperature yet on the trip. My thermometer is reading 41, and it feels a bit like cycling in an oven. Apparently, this town has recently discovered the largest lithium deposit in the world. I'm not sure if that's true or not, you can do your own Googling, but maybe this town will be supplying the lithium of your next phone battery. So take a good look. I believe there is a hotel here in town that we're going to try and find and get ourselves a nice cold shower.
¿Te alabas, Chalín? Sí.
We got talking with the hotel owners about our trip and asked Oscar his thoughts on our planned route to cross into the state of Chihuahua, as we did with most people we met along the way. And he was definitely pretty concerned about it.
Acá hay un grupo, hay un cartel que le llaman La Línea. ¿Los oyes?
He basically explained that our planned route would put us through some particularly dangerous towns that we'd be wise to avoid.
He said it's just, honestly, it's just nobody, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's not worth it.
Not worth it.
Oh, it's just because I saw that truck. Did you saw the truck?
I think I got that part. He was saying like that they were in that pickup truck and they had known about us for many miles.
Like they are watching us.
Yeah, they've had their eyes on us.
Yeah.
But he was saying that that's not a bad thing because they know where we are.
It's not a bad thing because they know that we are not a threat.
Yeah.
And he said, I don't wanna. It's like it's not for scaring us, but it's for letting us know what's going on. You know?
Yeah, he was saying, I could tell just by the way he was talking, like this isn't even out of fear. It's just like he's just trying to give honest advice. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was like, oh,
it's okay.
it's just so overwhelming.
So we went back to the drawing board and took a look at our options on the map for a safer route.
And honestly, if everyone has been saying that this is the safest, I think we should do it.
Yeah. But we're making the right decision. I think it's good to be smart about it. So we got a change of plans.
We made a decision.
Just a lot of people telling us that the route we had planned on going is a lot more dangerous than we thought it would be. So we're going to backtrack to a place called La Mora, which is where we camped on the river. And there's a road that crosses into Chihuahua there that apparently is the safest way across. And then once we're in Chihuahua, hopefully we don't have to worry about this again, but we will always be asking the towns we go through how things are and making sure we're keeping as safe as we can be.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the plan. We grabbed a couple of beers and watched a movie to de-stress, and the next morning we got ready to hitchhike back. The reality of Mexico is that there's cartel everywhere, but as a tourist on a bicycle, it's extremely unlikely that you'd ever be the target of anything. Some of the danger comes when you're crossing areas between two rival cartels, which is the case on the border between Sonora and Chihuahua. We managed to find a ride fairly quickly, which was able to take us halfway, and then not long after that, we got another ride which took us the rest of the way back to San Miguelito. We spent the night camped in a public park there on advice from the local comisario, and the next morning he drove us back up to the monument, which is where our road began.
Bye!
We sat not far from the monument, mentally preparing ourselves for the climb ahead of us. This was the road that the massacre had occurred on just 4 years ago, and to say we were nervous would be an understatement. But we've been assured by 4 or 5 different people at this point that because of what happened, the National Guard had since been patrolling the road, and it was now our safest option across to Chihuahua. Well done. Just made it to the top of the climb, finally. The time is now 12:30, which means that climb took us
5.5 hours. And now it's all downhill. Well done.
Oh my gosh.
I think my Alaska hat might need a good wash after that climb. That's gotta be it. Hey, welcome to Chihuahua.
Yo soy del mero Chihuahua, el mineral del Parral. Escuchen este corrido, que alegre vengo a cantar. Qué bonito es Chihuahua.
And with that, we've officially crossed into Chihuahua, which is Victoria's home state. Hey, welcome home.
Gracias.
It's crazy the places that people will bring trucks. Like, what a crazy road to bring a truck on. Okay, we're just about to head into our first little town in Chihuahua. I'll be honest, a little nervous because we've heard a lot of things, but hopefully we can find some nice people there, and hopefully they'll have a nice safe spot for us to sleep for the night, because we're pretty beat after that huge climb.
When we arrived into Pancho Villa, we saw Jaime outside his store, who immediately waved us over.
Algo más. Pues por lo pronto eso nomás para hidratarnos ahora.
Qué bueno, qué bueno.
We went in, got some drinks, and then got chatting, and straight away he introduced us to his family. It was then we knew that we had absolutely nothing to worry about. And a lot like this bunny, we were in good hands.
Aww. They've given us this lovely room for the night. Yeah, we definitely lucked out. We freshly showered. Feel like new people.
And Axel, another friend of them, he bought us dinner.
Yeah.
Like, he went and paid it and he left.
So we're about to go eat dinner. Sí, cuando está andando no pesa mucho, es más seguro. Sí.
Ay, yo me voy de viaje.
¿Ya se va mamá?
Ya se va con mi bicicleta. ¡Eso! ¡Aguas con los carros!
¡Ya van a tomar una foto!
Vente, vente la foto. No sales. Gracias, Tere, Juan, Andrew, Ariana, Adrián, Jaime y Olivia. Gracias por todo su cariño, su apoyo, gracias por permitirnos estar ahí con ustedes y conocerlos, y por todo, gracias. Nos la pasamos increíble.
Teresa made us a whole bunch of egg and chorizo burritos to take with us. Chorizo. Thank you very much, Teresa. In Ojo Frio, Juan from Pancho Villa told us to look for his friend who goes by El Fierro, which means the iron in English. With a name like that, it was pretty easy to find him, and he kindly let us camp behind his home.
Adios.
From Ojo Frio, we had a fairly remote mountain pass to get up and over to reach the city of Nuevo Casas Grandes.
Chihuahua is extremely beautiful. That's our road. Going up over there and then over that mountain.
Estamos buscando un lugar donde acampar. Well done.
Well done. This is our beautiful campsite for tonight. Made it to the top of this huge climb and just found the first tucked away spot we could. And it's actually pretty chill up here. Right now it's 21 degrees and normally at this time it's above 30, so it's going to be a nice cool night for us. Today we are enjoying a 60-kilometer downhill into the city of Nuevo Casas Grandes, where we're hoping to get a hotel and a well-deserved shower. But this downhill is just stunning. Holy moly. Jesus, man. That is a scary cow. It's a bull. Just about got the 2 bikes in.
I'm gonna stay all day in the swimming pool.
Stop. There he is.
Who is it?
We all know
I
it.
think it's Benito Juárez.
Not a lot of options in terms of dirt roads between here and Chihuahua City. So for the next week, we're gonna be riding mostly highways.
¿A dónde vas?
We're going to Namequipa. Why are we going to Namequipa though?
Because that's the town where I grew most of my childhood. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. I think those are bison. Whoa. Is that your first baby bison?
Es la presa del Tintero.
So we're just sitting here enjoying a Coke, and then Victoria just met her uncles. Her uncles just showed up and was like, "Are you Victoria? We're your uncles." So that just happened.
That just happened. Igualmente.
And with that, although we are still a few days from her friends and family in Chihuahua City, for the first time in nearly a year, Victoria was approaching familiar territory.
Bienvenidos a mi pueblo. Miami, Miami. Miami,
And she was very excited to show me around.
It's much more nicer than what I remember.
What did it used to look like?
It was just not this modern, you know? I mean, it's even pavement, like all this used to be
Oh, it was dirt. Yeah.
Let's go to the church. I'll take you to the church. This is the church I used to go with my family, and my grandmother will get very mad if you didn't go to the church on Sunday.
Service.
No, I think someone's getting married.
Oh.
You're looking for some love, huh? Yes, 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 yes.
Just taking some pictures, and it's time to roll out.
After our nice rest day in Namekipa, it was time for the home stretch. We were just 2 days from the city, and we were starting to see signs that Victoria was getting closer to home.
¿Casi un año?
No, mi vida, te amo. ¿No sabes que Dios está?
Did you see that?
I did. What happened?
One of my mom's best friends.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, she has a mobile.
Yeah.
Óptica.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
¿Cómo está?
Bienvenidos.
Gracias.
¿Cómo estás?
Sí, estoy muy bien.
Bien.
Es Silvia, le decimos la chiva a los amigos.
Ok, muy bien. Mucho gusto.
Te quiero mucho, chiva. Ay, qué gusto.
Adiós.
We set off into the mountains of Cumbres de Majalca National Park for our last night of wild camping before we hit the big city.
Mañana llegamos a Chihuahua. Me emociona muchísimo ver a mi familia, a mis amigos, a mis amigas, ¡Vamos! Follow a cyclist.
What? This is going to be our last day camping for quite a while.
When we got to the city, we were planning to rent an apartment and take a nice, long, well-deserved rest over the hottest summer months. And after nearly a year on the road, we definitely felt like we needed it.
When I get in my bed and not wake up like in 30 hours.
30?
Yeah. Or 2 days maybe.
So we were definitely pretty excited for the home comforts to come.
Vamos a Chihuahuita. Today is the day. We're gonna arrive to Chihuahua. We're gonna see my family. I'm gonna meet my nephew.
It's a big day. This is Cumbres de Majalca National Park, and it is very, very beautiful. A lot of interesting rock formations.
As we approached the city, it all started to feel very surreal. Victoria was about to cycle home from Alaska, and the local cycling community had something pretty special planned to welcome her home.
We've got the welcoming committee escorting us into town. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. Pues empezamos en Alaska hace un año.
Un año.
Sí, sí, mucho.
Welcome to Chihuahua, my friend.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is crazy. Muy crazy. Hey, muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Al final. Mucho gusto. Sí, muy bien. Muy bien.
Chiquita Luisa.
Cute. Oh, he's got your hat.
Oh,
Do you want to wear it?
¿te gusta?
¿Te gusta la gorrita?
Jala chido, ¿eh?
Wow. Qué bonita Chihuahua.
How do you like Chihuahua so far?
It's very fancy.
It's very
I
nice.
wasn't expecting it to be so fancy.
This is a government palace.
Wow. So this is our little apartment here in Chihuahua. There's Victoria.
Hola.
We've actually been here for a few months now, which means that I've finally had time to catch up on all the editing. We're just prepping to set off again in a couple of weeks, which we are very excited for. It's been a little too long, stuck in one place, but soon we'll be back on the bikes and we're very excited for that. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you for watching these videos and following along. We never expected to have this many people watching these, and it is pretty incredible to see, so thank you so much, and I hope you've been enjoying them. And I also wanted to say a very special thank you to everyone who's been supporting us on Patreon, which is these people here. If you'd like to support our journey and help make these videos as good as they can be, then Patreon's a really great way to do that. For $5 a month, you can have your name immortalized in the credits, and you'd be supporting our journey as well, which we really appreciate. All right, that's enough of that. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.